Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Thank you everyone for being here, for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out if you enjoy it. It does help the channel. Now, I know up to this point I kind of had given up all of the zodiac sign readings and was sticking to Virgo all placements readings. You have expressed your unhappiness about that, and my apologies, but I have to follow whatever I'm guided to do. And now I'm feeling the nudge to do a short reading for each of the zodiac signs. So that's what I'm doing. And I don't know if I'm doing another set of 12 down the road, or if this is just going to be, once in a while I'll throw this in. I don't know. I'm following my guidance. Right now, this is what I need to do. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. I hope you all enjoy the reading, and I hope it helps you. So let's go. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what Spirit has in store for you. Now, I am using the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck here. One card. Only for timing, okay? So it's going to give us the timing of what's taking place for you. All the decks that I use will be listed down below. Now I want to point something out, that just before I started your video, your recording, a song popped into my head, and I don't know if it's a message for someone specific or a message for majority of Scorpios. It was the song Feelings. Okay, so I don't know if that means something to someone out there or a bunch of you. I guess we're going to know from the reading if that song has any relevance to your reading. But anyways, just wanted to let you know. Okay, first card out. Oh, this is timeless, by the way. Whenever you're drawn in to see this reading, the timing is around the moons that are showing up in the cards. Okay, so whatever moons those are for you at that point in time when you're drawn here, that's your timing for the message. Wow. I can't believe how many of the readings, how many of you all have received this card. Pleasure. Wow. Now, this is a waning gibbous 2, which is 2 days after the full moon. So whenever the full moon is for you at this point in time, if it's closest to you, it's already just gone by, then it's 2 days after that full moon. If the full moon in the future is closer to you than the one that's just gone by, that's the one you work off of, okay? Next card. Ooh, resilience. Wow. Now this is a waning gibbous 5, so this is 5 days after the full moon. So you've got 2 days after the full moon and 5 days after the full moon. That is so weird. Pleasure and resilience. The pleasure, I'm not going to go into the reading until we get more cards here, but it's got to mean that the pleasure that comes in at this point in time here is what keeps you going. Oh, wow. Hoo-wee. You've got here the thunder moon. Yep. No glare. Good. Okay. Now the thunder moon is in July. So wherever July is for you, at whatever point you're here to see this, and it brings change. A lot of change. Look at the birds in this. You've got everything. You've got the moon, you've got the birds, you. This is going to be a big change. This could be a tower moment kind of change. It sure looks luminous here. A little bit on the dark side. Okay. But there's a little bit of pleasure that comes in that keeps you going. moving toward this change, moving through that change. That's very interesting. Okay, so now we're going to get some Intuit tarot cards. So on top of the pleasure card and the resilience card, yeah, you've got the 10 of Wands here. Doing it all alone, Scorpio. Feeling saddled, the thrill is gone, brink of collapse, heaviness, carrying more than your share. But you keep going. There's something that, you know, if we didn't have this pleasure card here, just the resilience and the 10 of Wands would tell me that this is something not so great. But look at this. This is different than most tarot decks, but you know, with most tarot decks, the person, in fact, I want to show it to you. Give me a second here. Okay, I want you to see something. Look at here. You've got the 10 of Wands here in a different tarot deck. Looks the same, right? Both, I think this is a woman, and I know this is a woman, but both women are carrying a really heavy load on their back. And this is where you're at. But the difference between these two situations here is this is the 10 of Wands. This is about carrying a heavy load. Time to set it down. This one is carrying a heavy load, but keep going. This is resilience, right? You're resilient. You're able to move forward even though you've had to carry the weight of this, whatever this is for you, right? So it's definitely feeling burdened and saddled, and like maybe you're carrying all the weight, you're not getting any help, but something happened here that made it worth your while to do that. Made you decide that you were going to be resilient. You were just going to carry on. So this could be a relationship, a situation where you were the one putting in all the work in this relationship. And, you know, like this says, the thrill is gone and you're on the brink of collapse, but you're resilient. You're trying to keep this moving forward. But you know what? This change card here, like I said, this makes me feel Tower moment is coming. And I think it's because of the resilience. You are determined to keep moving with this, but you're being told to set it down. Now on the resilience card and the change card, you've got the messenger of water, which is the Page of Cups. Romantic gestures, youthful, dreamer, idealist, naive, psychic, inner voice, love offer, messages, romance, sensitive, spiritual, beauty, and art. I feel like this is who you are in this situation, Scorpio. You're a dreamer. You're an idealist. Maybe a little naive to the situation. But a big change is coming in. By July, isn't that the Thunder Moon? Yes. By July, there's going to be a big change. Now, some of you have someone else entering your life that's going to offer you exactly what you want, and you will be able to set this down. Others of you, it's possibly the person that you feel isn't carrying their fair share of the load. They come around. It's going to be different for all of you, and I don't know who's who or what's what, but you will all know. I feel like this pleasure card too is the beginning of the relationship. It felt amazing. It always does, right? It was wonderful. It was amazing. It was very pleasurable. It was maybe even sensual, I'm hearing. And that's what's keeping you going. That's what's keeping you hanging on to this. Spirit is saying it's time to let go. By July, let go of something. Some of you, like I said, it's letting go of the relationship. Others of you, it's letting go of carrying the weight because your person steps up to the plate. Now, the bottom of the deck in your overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. Beginning and opportunity, abundance, security, stability, meet someone new, flourishing, an offer, potential, new endeavor. I feel like a lot of you are going to be stepping into something new. Now, if you're in a relationship right now that feels really good, you just, having a little bit of trouble, this might not be your reading, okay? Do not walk away from a relationship because of anyone's reading. I don't care who's doing the reading. You walk away when you're guided to walk away, and something is about to change. So let that change take place, okay? Because that's when it's meant to happen for you. Now we're going to get a Gaia Oracle card. So on top of the 10 of Wands and the Page of Cups, ooh, you've got Hidden Path, the marriage of spirit and matter. This is about bringing a harmonious balance to the 3D and the 5D. In other words, your thoughts and your feelings, okay? So this is where you need to get to. This is a hidden path, but when you get there, you're going to know what you need to know. The fact that it sits right underneath the resilience card tells me that you're going to learn a very valuable lesson here. Right now in this resilience card, this is you moving matter. Spirit does not want you to move matter. Spirit, because that's all that's happening here. You trying to move matter. It's a lot of work. It's a heavy weight. It's a burden. It's overwhelming. When you can marry the two together, so that there's balance between attracting and going after something. You've got to find the balance between. There's got to be give and take. This is reciprocity in a sense, because this is talking about a marriage of spirit and matter. It's two different things. Spirit and matter. It's intuitive living or logical living. That's the difference. They're complete opposites, but you have to live by way of both of them. So finding the balance between the two is what you need to do, because right now you're doing all the work. You're not attracting anything. You're chasing. And it's time for you to stop chasing. It's time for you to stop being the one that carries this heavy burden. Whatever this is for you, this could be a relationship, it could be a way of thinking, believing, it could be finances, it could be anything. Wherever you're really struggling in life and feel like you're carrying the whole load yourself without any help, that's your situation. But you have a new beginning coming. The Ace of Pentacles. That can represent a large sum of money too. So if this is financial, maybe you're doing all the work, as in you're the only one employed with an income. I don't know. There's too many people for me to know the exacts about this. But we're going to get a Sacred Destiny card for you and get a little bit more help, if you will, from Spirit. Okay. Oh, wow. I was just reminded the song that came to me just before I started this recording, the song Feelings. Take a look it up on YouTube and either listen to it or look at the lyrics, because I feel like that has some pertinence for you right now. Okay, especially if this is a relationship. Wow. Diligence. Resilience, diligence. Okay. I'm going to read this from the book for you. Whew. Okay. It says, follow field. Traditionally, fields were left fallow, unfarmed, for extended periods of time to allow the soil to recover and rebalance its nutrients, to break disease and pest cycles, and to provide a haven for wildlife. Letting fields lie fallow meant that the subsequent crops were much healthier and more vibrant. Engaging in this time-honored process takes practice and diligence, but the results are worth the wait. The sacred landscape wants you to know this. There are times in life to step forward and take risks, but there are other times to be patient, step carefully and slowly, and know that the benefits you will gain in the future will be worth it. Be attentive, meticulous, and persistent. Use this time to plan for action steps in the future. Be diligent and consistent at each step as you move forward. By doing so, you will harvest remarkable results in the years ahead. This is not the time for instant gratification. Your diligence will pay off in the future, tenfold. This is the time for deliberate organization. Clean house. Clear clutter out of your life. Be thoughtful about how you spend your time and be discerning when choosing with whom you spend it. Clear out relationships that do not support you. That was the perfect message for your reading, Scorpio. Wow. Okay. Take care of you and do for you. That's all I've got for you, Scorpio. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps you out of this situation. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.